kid's second birthday went. I did not get that much footage, which is one of the cons of the birthday this year. I did a pros and cons full video about the kid's first birthday party on my primary channel, which is a channel that I do videos on productivity and feel good videos. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. I'll send you the link if you don't have it already, if you're not subscribed to that channel already. So, the kid's birthday was on October 21st. And so, yes, they had their birthday party on that same day. I tried to not buy as much as I did last year, but I end up spending the same amount of money I think that I did last year. Um, but they had the theme Bluey. They did the birthday theme Bluey. And so Walmart didn't have any tablecloths or anything Bluey. They had like SpongeBob, Spider-Man, things like that. But they didn't have the character Bluey. And I saw that Target had Bluey everything. You know, the cartoon Bluey. And then say bingo, and then it say Bluey. So yes, um, that was a show that they are still watching. And so I was like, their birthday party thing can be Bluey. So I found their Bluey items at Target. And I got their tablecloth. I got their um, napkins. I also found some little bluey ears to put on both of the kids, which they let them stay on for a little bit. And then after a while, they was like, I don't want this on my head. So, fine, at least they put them on a little bit. And I did have other birthday hats. I had boy and girl birthday hats. And half of them got worn. I invited the family, my side of the family, the husband's side of the family, and I also invited the children's classmates, which none of their classmates showed up. And then somebody in their class was having a birthday party that same day, and their birthday party was at 2 o'clock, I believe, because I had to pick up their birthday cake from Walmart at 1 o'clock. And I was intended on going. Me and my husband was intended on going, and the kids' birthday party was the same day at 4 to 5:30, and we was gonna go, and I was gonna go, but my husband ended up getting sick, and so he didn't want to go there. And then I was like, and the kids just got over RSV. Um, we don't really know if that the kid have RSV that is having the birthday party, and it's going to be at the birthday party was going to be at the parents' house at their residence. So we end up not going, but I did buy the little girl a birthday gift, which I kind of regret, because that could have been some money that I saved, because it's like I don't know if she appreciated it or not, because she didn't say thank you or anything, because I actually left it with the daycare staff. I left it at the front desk for them to give to her, and I did not get any feedback. I guess I need to ask them about that, because I'm really curious a little bit about that, because I feel like I shouldn't have bought it. My intentions was to go to the party to give a gift, because I would want someone to do that for my kids. And I had bought the little girl a nice book, and it was something else I had bought. Oh, a little kitchen set thing where you can pretend to cook like where you can pretend that you're cooking eggs or something like that. I had bought her that, and I just feel like I wasn't appreciated for it because I didn't get any feedback from the parent, but I did not give the gift to the parent directly, so I really don't know if she's appreciative of it or not. Um, let's see. And so they had their birthday party at the Children's Museum for the first time this year. I mean, they had fun, but I really couldn't get into it. Everybody else was getting into it, and the in-laws, they all came, but my side of the family didn't come. And my sister said she had tried to come, but she came at the end because the kids could play for the first hour, and then the last 30 minutes they would start eating ice cream and cake because that's all they had at their birthday party this year. And so she said she tried calling me, but my phone must have been on mute and I didn't realize that she was calling me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. And so she ended up missing the party, probably because she didn't want to stay while the kids was playing. But their grandparents and their aunties and their uncles was there, and they was, enjoying everybody, watching the kids play, and they was even, doing some activities. There's some adult activities that they could do and, be interested in. So it wasn't like totally boring, but it was it could be boring, if the kids wasn't having fun, but it's fun to watch the kids have fun. But I don't think I'm gonna take them back to the museum for their birthday party. I'm actually thinking about Chuck E. Cheese's if they don't stay home. If they don't stay home for their third birthday party, but I think I'm gonna do Chuck E. Cheese's. But I'm not gonna worry too much about the theme or the decorations. Like, I'll probably do that. I don't know what's a good age to really make sure you decorate and stuff like that. Probably at age 5, I'll start back, decorating all that. Because it's just too much. Seemed like it's too much to put into it. And thank God I already had like a happy birthday banner from last year, but now it's in the trash can because it somehow got messed up. But I made a balloon archer, and it was very easy because, like, if you try to buy the balloon garner, or however you say it, if you try to buy that, it's like $9.99, but you can make your own. If you just buy a pack of balloons, and buy the garland, and it's really cheaper to do it that way. Oh, and how y'all doing? Whoever's popping in or whatever. I'm just talking about my kid's birthday party that they had on the 21st, and it was a success. But I was saying that I made their birthday garland made out of balloons. You actually can see it here on my channel. It was nice. I guess I'll post a picture of. It's the balloon barrel was actually for. The balloon banner was actually for like the birthday background. So it was really cute. So I'm gonna try to post a picture of us taking a picture. But my phone was dead and everything was happening so fast. I'm not good at, doing events like birthday parties a lot, so I'm getting used to it. I'm getting the hang of it. I'm seeing the pros and the cons of doing a birthday party and how to host it or whatever. I actually went to a birthday party yesterday. My in-law mom's, which is my grandma-in-law, just turned 96 years old, so I kind of got an idea of how to host a birthday party more better instead of doing it the way that I've been doing it, although it's not too bad, but this is my second time doing a birthday party. But yes, I'm gonna post a picture of how the balloon garland looked that I put together myself. And you don't need any tape. Well, you need tape to put it on the wall, but the garland itself is very helpful because you just stick the balloons right on, and you don't have to worry about helium. Last year I had to worry about helium, and that cost a lot of money. $2 a balloon. Yes, so I wasn't worried about that. Um, I made their goodie bags. How I made their goodie bags, I got some stuff from Walmart. I got some stuff from Target. Um, I started out by looking at what was on the app because that made it easier for me to just go in and know exactly what they had and grab what I wanted instead of just, I could have ordered it, but I wanted to go in and see what they had because sometimes when you try to order stuff offline, it's like, okay, they say they have only this, when you're trying to order online and pick up the same day, but when you go in the store, it's like, they have more than that. And that's what happened with the kids' outfit. Like I was looking for bluey outfits and they were saying they only had this in the bluey outfits and only this size. But when I went in there, they had the exact size that I needed. So I was still so thankful that I was able to get the kids a bluey outfit. The baby girl had a bluey dress. The baby boy had a bluey sweat outfit. Okay, so I had to answer the phone. Excuse me, but yes, I really love their outfits. And last year I wasn't able to do their hair, but that was okay because they only had little bitty afros, and their afros was cute. I was gonna do puffballs last year, but I ran out of time. I was so rushing last year, and this year is so much better. um, my planning and my timing and my management skills this year when it comes to their birthday party is so much better than last year. And so before their birthday party, which was like at 4 o'clock, I pushed myself to do their hair in this cute outfit. I even added some hair to Ivy's hair. I'm gonna have to try to post a picture of that too, of their hairstyle. It was so cute, but kids hairstyles don't last that long. So yeah, but anyway, yes, that's that. I have my notes right here. Oh, we actually got to do candle blowing this year. Last year we wasn't able to blow out the candles because the wind was blowing and we had it at the park, but this year we had it at the Children's Museum. And Amon, the boy, he blowed out the candle, and I think Ivy probably was scared of blowing out her candle, so I had to blow it out for her. And I think it was so cute that Amon blowed out the candle. Like he blew it out quick. Like I was like, oh my gosh, he blew out the candle. I was so happy, so excited about that. Um, and the cake, we got the cake from Walmart. Like we ordered the cake like 4 days in advance. Thank God she was able to do it. She had like 12 cakes to do for Saturday, and thank God she was able to do it because my husband was talking about he's gonna make a homemade cake, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this is gonna go. Last year I did a homemade cake and it wasn't like all of that, but it was still good. But the kids didn't eat it. But the kids ate their birthday cake this year, but not a lot of it. But they enjoyed it. They probably was just eating the icing because when I looked at their plate, it was like their cake was still there, but they was eating their ice cream and they had icing from the cake all over their face. So they probably was just eating the icing. But the cake was nice. I don't remember if I took a picture of it, but I probably did. And I was so in a hurry with getting the birthday cake. I didn't realize that it only had Ivy's name on there. It only said happy birthday Ivy or happy second birthday Ivy, and it didn't have a Mun name on there. But it's okay, we got the cake that we wanted. It was a white cake. It was tasty. It was made with the whipped cream icing, so it was really tasty. I wanted a cream that wasn't going to be too sweet. So yeah, everybody enjoyed the cake. Everybody enjoyed the ice cream. I got the ice cream cups from Walmart. I got different flavors. I got vanilla. I got chocolate. I got the M&M's flavors. I got the ones with the little beady beads in there or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but we didn't end up taking the ones with the, I don't know what you want to call it, the little dots in it. I didn't take those. We only took the M&M ice cream, the chocolates, and the vanilla. Um, Oh, invitations. Actually, I did the invitations like a week of. I know last year I did the invitation like a month in advance almost, but had to make some changes. But things happen. But I made the invitations myself, and I did it digitally. But for the kids' class, I did print it out. Um, but nobody from their classroom came, unfortunately. So I'm gonna try that again next year to see if anybody will come. Hopefully they will. I mean, I put the where they was going and the date and the time, and I guess maybe I shouldn't have put reserve your spot before this date. Maybe I shouldn't have put that. I don't know, but I was just copying off the other parent that did that. I wonder if anybody came to her birthday party at her house. I mean, it's a big difference between going to somebody's birthday party at your house versus it's at a public facility. You know what I mean? So I don't know what was up with that. So yeah, I just want to get this video out of the way, get it documented, because basically this is my family channel, and I want to look back on this and be like, okay, that's what worked for me. Oh, okay, that didn't work for me, and then you guys, whoever's watching, you can be like, okay, I got an idea of how I need to do it or what I want to do or whatever. But yeah, hosting a birthday party can be costly. When we reserved the rooms at the Children's Museum, it was initially 175, but since we have twins, they said it's going to be an extra $20. So yeah, we had to pay the extra fee, but they were super helpful. Oh my gosh. The people at the Children's Museum, I need to send them a thank you card, like seriously, because last year I felt like I was alone. I felt like I was doing all this by myself. I felt really stressed out. But the Children's Museum, if you go to the Children's Museum, like the one that I went to anyway, they was super helpful. They helped with decorations. I didn't have to do anything. Like seriously, I didn't have to do anything. I didn't really have to do anything but tell them how I wanted it. And we just went into the museum playing with everything. When I came back, everything was just like how I wanted it. And I thank God for them. They had a knife, they had a lighter that I needed. I forgot a knife. I don't know what I was thinking, but thank God that they had a knife. They sought out all the decorations for me. They had a refrigerator. They had the right space. It was clean, and the walls was beautiful. Like you could take a picture on the walls. It was just nice, and I really thank them. So I don't know how Chuck E. Cheese is gonna be, but it's like you don't have to worry about too much about decorating or anything, or yeah. But we'll see how that goes. If we're gonna do Chuck E. Cheese's or not, or just gonna stay at home. Their third year, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I know I told my husband I was like, I'm not gonna worry about doing a birthday party next year, but I might change it and say, let's go to Chuck E. Cheese's. Just take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese's for their birthday instead of just trying to have a birthday party. Don't worry about a birthday party. If somebody want to throw the kids a birthday party, that's fine. But it just costs a lot of money. It takes energy, it takes time. I had to keep reminding myself, like, oh, the kid's birthday party is coming up, and I need to do this, and I need to do that, and I need to do my hair. I wanted to do my hair so that I wouldn't be looking crazy. Like, I wasn't as dressed up as I wanted to be for their birthday party. And my husband, he's so laid back, so he was comfortable in what he was wearing. But I felt like I could have been wearing something so much better because my kids was looking good. I wanted to look good too. And my hair wasn't even completely done, so I had to wear this on top of my head. And yes, but still, they could see the braids or whatever, but they wasn't curly like this. Like, it was a lot when it came to my hair. Like, I really wanted my hair to be done, but it looked like it was done, but it wasn't done. let's see. So my phone, it was about to die, or it didn't have enough space, so I didn't get enough pictures like I wanted to. And they was helping, the staff at the museum, they was helping with taking pictures and recording things. So we only got like one picture, and the picture video of the kids blowing out the candles. So because my phone didn't have that much space, and I think it was about to die. So next time I need to remember to like have space on my phone and have it fully charged. I was on time. This year I had a big poster with both of the kids' name on there saying happy birthday wishes to Ivy and Amon's second birthday. And because last year I had put on their poster board, what will Ivy be when she grow up? That was her board. And then Amon had his own board, and I decorated the board with their pictures from when they were newborns, their second year, to their how they looked that currently. And it had a cute little border, and everybody put what they thought Ivy would be, and everybody put what they thought Amon would be. But that was last year. So this year I just had everybody just sign their name, that would let everybody know, oh, she was here, he was here for their second birthday party. But you know how that goes. Sometimes people don't sign their name. They probably forgot to sign their name. But yeah. Um, that was a lot to say, but I think that's pretty much all that I needed to say about the kids' second birthday party. It was a success, but like I said, I don't think I would be going back to the Children's Museum. If I wanted to go back to the Children's Museum, I don't think I would reserve. I mean, I don't know. Like, I had a mom that came into the salon, and she told me like all the different places that she went and that she took her child for their birthday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they had this place and that place. So it's like so many places that I could take them. But I seriously don't know where I'm going to take them for their. Let me blow my nose. I seriously don't know where I'm going to take them for their third birthday party, but they really don't. I mean, for the third birthday. Y'all, excuse me, that's so gross. So, yeah. Y'all, let me know in the comments if you like, if you want to, you will do it if you want to. Let me know, like, what should I do for their second birthday? I mean, it's cool to just stay at home for their birthday, but they're mostly at home anyway, so they probably need to get out and go somewhere for their third birthday. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for your support. Let me just say, my kids are 2 years old. They're learning how to potty train. They're learning how to talk more. Um, Amon just started speech therapy. Although he know how to say little bitty words like up and down and cup and applesauce and all these different little words, he hasn't really formed a sentence yet. He hasn't formed sentences yet, but Ivy has kind of formed sentences. So I have both of them in speech therapy now, so that they can talk more better. And Amon is still doing eating therapy because he's still picky, more than Ivy. Um, they're in daycare, and they're supposed to be doing Frog Street activities, but I don't believe that their teacher is doing what they're supposed to do. Recently, their past teacher, like their teacher, okay, so they switched to the class for the 2 year olds in August or September, and The teacher that was there from August or September, she just recently quit like a week ago. So now they have a new teacher, and I feel like she's doing a little bit better than the new teacher because I see on the app, because it's a app where the parents can communicate with the teachers and, check on their child and see pictures of their kids in their most happiest moments. And, if you want to request a picture of your child, you can, but they don't have any cameras, so you can watch, if you wanted to watch them while they're in daycare, from your job or whatever. But in the app, the new teacher, I see that she's documenting when the kids go to the potty, when their diaper is wet or when it's dry. The old teacher didn't do that. And that's one thing that I like about the new teacher. But I guess she's getting back on the bandwagon of, how things go. She says she usually worked with the 1 year olds, and but these are 2 years old. I mean, I don't think it's really a big difference, but hey, she's a teacher who works with kids or whatever, a daycare provider, whatever. Um, but she said she just got off from maternity leave and she's just getting back into the loop of things. And so hopefully they'll be doing their Frog Street activity curriculum, because that's why I have them in this new daycare. This is their second daycare that they've ever been in, because the last daycare that they were with, I was not really, I mean, I was comfortable with them going there, but I wasn't really comfortable like I wanted to, because the first daycare that I thought they was going to go to and I visited it, I was so sad and I felt so depressed because when I went in there, it was hot, it was dark, it looked like the kids was just zombies or whatever, and I was like, oh, absolutely not. My kids cannot go there. My kids can't be here. I don't feel good in my spirit about this place. Um, and so I had to tell them, I can't let my kids, come here. And I was upset and sad about it because I needed somebody to watch my kids so that I could go to work. So I had to wait again to find another daycare. And I found this daycare through a librarian. She was talking so good about this daycare. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the kind of daycare that I need. And they end up calling me because I had recently been on the wait list. Well, no. What happened was I had ended up getting on the wait list, and after some time, they called me and asked me if I was still interested, and I said yes, because the lady at the library, she was telling me, oh, my granddaughter goes to this daycare, and they do this and they do that, and it's just a wonderful daycare to have your child to go to. So that's why I let my child go there, my children go there, although it is a little bit farther away. I will do that for my children just to make sure that they're getting the care that they need or whatever. But if I have to go too far out, I'm not really trying to do that. I'm sure somewhere nearby that can accommodate them, accommodate my needs or whatever. But yes, this school is supposed to teach your kids and not just have them playing around all the time. But it's really up to the teacher to do the curriculum, because when I talked to the daycare manager, supervisor, whatever, she was like, that's the teacher's job to make their to make plan out their curriculum or whatever. That's their job. So it's like she's basically telling me like there's nothing for her to do. Like that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to teach them. If they don't teach them, then oh well. That's what I got out of it. But enlighten me. But that's why I always ask the teachers, like whoever get them, like did y'all do any Frog Street activities today or whatever? So I can really tell if they have been or if they haven't, because they haven't been sending out any worksheets or whatever. So I know they only sent out one worksheet, and that was the beginning of the school year, which when they started their Frog Street curriculum, and that was their um, all about me activity, where you would send that home and they could color it with the parents and put pictures on there and send it back so they can post it up in the classroom, which I did, and I got mine. I got theirs laminated at the Office Depot so that, it couldn't tear or anything like that. And so it's hanging up in the classroom. And I didn't even know to bring it back. Like, I had to talk to the teacher about that. Like, I'm like, so she didn't just explain this to me. Like, I got this information from one of my clients. Like, she's a daycare teacher, and she told me about how she do things as a daycare provider, and she been in this doing it for like 20 years or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh. She was like making me think, like, and bringing stuff to my realization. Like, they didn't even tell me to bring, I got that paper and they didn't even tell me to bring it back home. Like, I thought it was just something for them to do. Like, yeah, so they didn't even explain to me what it was about and to bring it back. And I feel like that's their job. They need to do their job right. So hopefully I'm giving this teacher, the new teacher just had 1 week with my kids, and so hopefully she have it together the second week so that they can be doing their Frog Street curriculum, because that really matters a lot to me, that my kids are learning things like their names and talking and learning different little things and not just playing throughout the day all day. You know what I'm saying? They can do that at home. They need to be learning and growing. They need to be getting prepared for Head Start, and they need to be getting prepared for the real school. You know what I'm talking about? And so that's one of the things that I'm struggling with this daycare, and I really and truly want to get them out of this daycare as soon as they turn 3 into a Head Start, although they could stay at this daycare, I believe, until they are age 5. So I'm really and truly going to be trying to get them into a Head Start so they can actually be learning and actually getting prepared to go to kindergarten, pre-K, um, and hopefully they are really doing a good job with potty training my kids. I try to potty train them when I get home. I have a busy day, a busy schedule, so I try to potty train them early in the morning when they first wake up, and when they get home, like, get on the potty. But sometimes I'm tired and I don't have enough time to do it. Like, I'm so tired. Like, I don't even have the energy to even put them on the potty and come back in there. It's just, somebody help me. I do my best. I do my best at potty train them when I can, when I'm at home. But it's like, at the same time, I need somebody to help me. I need the teachers to make sure they're doing their part. I need to make sure I'm doing my part. Everybody that's involved need to make sure they're doing their part, so that my kids can be successful in using the potty. Because they need to know how to use the potty before they turn 3. So yeah, that's pretty much what I need to say about, when it comes to schooling and daycare. But they're really fun kids to be around. They want to have fun like any other kids. They want to run around and play like any other kids. And my baby girl, she still sucks her 2 fingers. I'm trying to get her out of that. And Amon, he loves his blanket. I'm trying to get him off of the blanket. So I've been stuffing the blanket into his backpack before he go to daycare lately, instead of letting him hold it and drag it down the hallway, which isn't really sanitary at all. So that's why I stopped doing it, because, he probably been getting sick off of that, because it's been dragging the ground or whatever, and the kids get a hold of it at daycare, which daycare probably don't recommend you bring blankets anyway. So, and then, yeah, at the daycare, they have been getting sick a lot. They got RSV at this daycare recently. And my son, I don't know what it was, but he had continuous fevers for like 3 days. And I took him to the pediatrician about it, and they just told me to, don't take him back to daycare until he's like fever free for 24 hours. So that's what I did. Before that, they had something else at this daycare. Um, what was it? SE. It was something else they had at this daycare. And the last daycare that they went to, they was sick from day one. They got sick day one with the cold, respiratory infection. They got the hands, foot, mouth. It's like, I get tired of my kids getting sick at these daycares, but they say this is just they have to be around this so that their body can get immune to it or whatever. But I don't like it. I don't like it at all, because not only do I have to deal with my kid being sick, and I have to, make them feel good and be better and be there for them throughout the night and every day in the morning, babying them. If one's sick and the other one isn't sick, they're getting jealous off of that. And I don't want them to feel like I'm, showing favoritism, because I'm not. And then, I have to worry about who's gonna watch the kids, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that, how I'm gonna go to work, how I'm gonna go to school. It's like, who's gonna watch the kids so that I can go to work, so I can go to school. It like slows stuff things down. So yes. I see a lot of people popping in and popping out. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know it might not be very interesting in what you're hearing, but if you have any things that you want me to talk about, you can leave that in the comment box below. And I'm going to leave this video up here for you guys to replay if you are interested in seeing what I have talked about. See if anybody left any comments. Nobody left any comments. That's fine. Um, so yeah. Um, yes, so I'm gonna try to get more content up here of my 2-year-olds, because I haven't been uploading that much to this channel, and I try to do like quick videos, like live videos, so I don't have to edit or anything like that, because editing takes a lot of time, and I try to be precise whenever I'm doing my editing, and you have to have the music or whatever to bring in the vibes or whatever. So I like to go live mostly. So I'm trying to find a day and time to go live with my 2-year-olds and my husband, have all of us on here for memory's sake. And I thank you guys for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later.